Welcome back to Sheffield before we start of this first semi-final in Division 2. I'm Adam Mattman, and joining me for this one is Steel Queens commentator Laird. So how's it going, my friend?
Oh, it's very good today. I'm happy to see the Steel Queens off to a good start in this game. Hope we're looking forward to it.
It should be good against a team they should match up well with. There's a lot of similar history with them both coming into the league this year, and with, of course, their university backgrounds.
Very good. To my knowledge, these two teams have not yet faced off against each other today. That's an early one right off. Big shot on the tendy here. The Steel Queens wasting no time.
No, they're setting up well, aren't they, early on? Setting their stall out early. But, yeah, these two sides haven't met before, playing a different conference, so hence it's very difficult to judge. But Cambridge have been strong in their division.
All right, so we're in for a good one here as Cambridge looks to break out through the neutral zone with speed, blows past Bertram. Anderson gets the shot off Malloy with the shot block, buries it in the corner. We're gonna have a breakout out here to O'Sullivan's, a little bit of contact, does get it out to the neutral zone. Regroup for Cambridge, looking to break in. Malloy can't quite get her stick on that as that finds its way into the corner. Bertram looking for the breakaway. Oh, does find the wrong team here, though. The tendy is going to cover it.
Yeah, and we should say the goalie who gets to start is
Hunter.
Hunter, yeah.
Yes.
Who is the normal number one goalie for the Queens, isn't she?
That's right. Got the start today. We're going to have changes on both sides. All right. Ready for another draw here. That's going to be a win for Ashling. Back to the Queens, looking to break it out with speed. Right through the neutral zone. This is looking good for the Queens on the 4-on-2 rush. However, Cambridge is going to stop that in its tracks, regrouping behind their net. Queens looking for the forecheck, can't quite get it as Cambridge, can't break it out. Good job from Kate Giles there, keeping it in. Monk going to find it in the corner there. Not quite cleared. We got a fight here along the boards. The Queens looking for a bit of a setup here.
Yeah, they are. Jordan Trooper did well keeping it inside the zone there, and then a shot from
Finds it! The snipe! And the Queens will open up the scoring.
Bradley Santelli.
Well done. Nice wrist shot through traffic from the point. The Queens are going to be happy about finding that one.
Yeah, we've got the replay of it here, Laird, and you can see the hard work persistence in the corner from Ashling, cutting it back to, way out. It was further north than the high slot, but goalie was stranded, I think, there, but fired it into the empty net. So 1-0 Queens.
That's some great setup play there, taking the goalie's eyes away, getting it back to the high point and firing it on. All right, here is Cambridge attacking the center of the ice, but Davidson's going to stop her in her tracks, takes it away, looks to get it out, and will clear it into the neutral zone for Cambridge.
Yeah, Claire Ledby there, who spent last season with the Milton Keynes Falcons, number 3, who is lining up on the Kodiaks D right now.
We're going to have a little bit of fair contact here into the corner. Playing some football there is the Steel Queens defense, trying to clear the puck out. Brings it around the boards for her winger there, and Davidson's going to attack the center of the ice with some speed here. Breaks it out. Excellent bounce pass, but I think Cambridge is going to manage to sweep this away and go the other direction.
Yeah, they regain possession in the defensive zone then. Carvenan, who was here last season in the semi-final stage with the Peterborough Phantoms, but has moved slightly south down to the Cambridge Kodiaks this season, but second top scorer from Finland originally, hence their name, but fantastic goal scorer, puts up a lot of points.
Into the high slot goes Cambridge. The drop pass is going to get picked off by Bertram here. Finds it in her feet. Is Cambridge circling it around. Going to come back and try for another round, going behind the net. Seals the post is Hunter. We still got a fight here. The tendy lays down on it. We'll get a whistle.
We will indeed. That gives everyone a chance to have a breather, but fantastic start, and so much pace as well, the level that they've played at. So I think this has got the makings of what will be a good game.
Oh, I agree. Both teams coming out with a good pace today. They're hungry and ready. Queens only with a 1-goal lead here. It is still very much a game for Cambridge players as they pick up this puck down in the corner here. Circling around towards the net. Malloy tries to get her stick on it. Another save from the Tendy. It bounces out, and O'Sullivan is going to try and break this puck out. Does get it past, but Cambridge will pick it up here in the defensive zone. Hard on the forecheck is O'Sullivan, though. Queens take it away. Trachtenberg with some speed. Puts it through, doesn't get quite what she wants on that pass.
Katie Trachtenberg, who was here last season with the Solway Sharks, won every single game the Sharks played last season with Katie in the team. Similar story this year with the Queen, so she's looking to go back-to-back promotions. Funnily enough, in the semi-final stage last season, she scored against Peterborough. That very team had Sarah Carvenan in it, and lo and behold, Sarah Carvenan is here today playing for Cambridge. So some nice similarities there. I'm sure Katie will look back from last season fondly, and she'll try and replicate that again this year. But big game player to have in this situation, isn't it?
Absolutely. Trachtenberg with a lot of speed attacks the net very aggressively. You can't give her any amount of ice because she will take all of it and more. Cambridge trying to fight here into the high slot. We got a little bit of a fight, but Troop looks to have gotten it away to her teammate. O'Sullivan puts it through her legs, and the Queens are off to the races through the neutral zone. Managed to stay on side, attack the high slot, takes the shot. Goalie easily clearing it into the corner, though.
Some lovely pads on the goalie. It's almost like the Seattle Kraken colours, isn't it?
Yeah, I do like that. Yeah. That blue. It's good.
Yeah.
It's good. Almost like a mint color.
That's right. There's Jordan Troop on that deep pairing with Bradley Santelli. Jordan, who has played at the playoffs with the Beacons in the past, so again has that experience of playing in these tournaments. So a lot of these girls with the Queen shouldn't be phased, should they? Because if they've been here before in the past.
That's right. A lot of the Steel Queens have plenty of experience, many of them playing internationally in Canada, AA level. I know like Michelle Davidson herself had the opportunity to play with some PWHL players as well.
Wow.
Yeah,
okay.
like Sarah Nurse was one of them. So,
right, okay, yeah.
Yeah, and I know, Jessie Malloy, also a veteran player from Canada as well. A lot of these players had success here in the WNIHL. Looking to, big moment there for Cambridge in the slot, though. Can't quite get the shot off. A good stick lift.
Christina Ashley, that is, the Canadian top scorer for Cambridge, who's gone down hurt. Big of a heavy collision in the boards. I hope she's okay, but she's a top scorer for the Kodiaks and the captain as well. So somebody that they can't afford to lose, but we do hope she's okay.
Absolutely.
Camera will just stay off her just for her privacy there. But yeah, I mean, I don't know how much you saw that, but it looked like a shoulder-to-shoulder challenge, squeezed up against the plexi, but I don't know if she's just landed awkwardly, but that's a tough break for her. I hope she's okay.
I do as well. I didn't see the event itself. Naturally, we always want players on all teams to be safe out there on the ice.
Yes, of course, yeah. She's being helped up gradually.
Up under her own power is a good sign. It is what you want to see.
It is, yeah, and I think she's just gradually getting up there. Good to see. The medics didn't really need to give her any attention. Perhaps just winded, because I mean, it can happen, can't it, if you take a heavy hit into the boards like that.
Yeah.
But good to see she's getting up herself and taking herself off there.
All the best to the player. Hope she is all right and does manage to get back onto the ice here today.
I'm sure she will. It's a big occasion. I know she'll want to be out there and doing what she can to help her team.
Oh yeah, it's really hard as a player to stay away from the game. Even sometimes when you ought not to be on the ice, you'll still get out there. But,
of course, yeah.
Looking for another face-off here, just outside the blue line. Queens wanting one, and they are going to get it. Agnew on the draw wins again. The Queens clogged up the neutral zone here, but they will be resetting here. Oh, picked off is Cambridge. Just offside, though. Couldn't quite make it. We'll go back outside the blue line here for another face-off.
Yeah, Rachel Holland that was, who picked that one off, as you say, and they'll go again just outside of the blue line. But Josie Milton, the number 2 there, just at the front of our screen, she was here last season with Peter as well. So 3 of the Cambridge players played in the semi-final last year. So again, a little bit of experience for them as well.
Nice shot block there out of Violet Mayer. manages to get it forward for her team, and now they're on the rush, 2-on-1 going the other way. This is exciting for the Steel Queens. Takes a second to look up. Centering pass will be picked off by Cambridge as they look to break out behind their net. That is going to get picked off by the Steel Queens, though, on the cycle. Big shot from number 16 gets picked up by the Cambridge D down low.
Yeah, and Steel Queens digging it out the corner there. Rolling 4 lines as well, aren't they, Laird? So keeps everyone fresh. Plenty of energy late on as well.
Absolutely. Yeah, having the extra legs at all of the lines, make sure, everybody's fresh. They have those short, fast shifts. Give it everything you have. A great keep in there from there, by the way, for the Steel Queens to stay on the offense this whole time. They're going to try Cambridge here to get past Davidson on the stopping them in their tracks there, right along the red line, nice and early. Oh, is this going to be a break the other way? It's not. Picked off by Cambridge. They've got some speed attacking the hashes here. Goes down low, number 3.
Claire Ledbury, that is, yeah. The former Milton Keynes defender. Likes to get forward from the blue line. And again, experience of playing at a higher level in Division 1, which is, of course, what the target is of both these teams here this weekend to achieve.
Absolutely, both teams hungry for that promotion as the Queens are going to attack the neutral zone here with some speed. Oh, gets past the defender. She's approaching the net. Oh, good stick lift out of number 59 on Cambridge there. Saves her goalie the shot.
Yeah, it was. It was Erin Russell who made that play.
Oh, up to Malloy, centering pass through traffic. That's going to go up into the stratosphere. Picked up by the Queens here as they're going to circle around looking. Oh, nice little drop there to Bertram on the point. Finds Cambridge waiting in the slot there.
Yeah, interesting that Kelly Bertram's been used as a D now. Started the season at forward, but I noticed in the game against the Whitley Bay Beacons recently, their last regular season game, she was being used on D. So a tactical reshuffle perhaps from Coach Rambo.
Yeah, it's big chance here for Cambridge in the slot. Does get knocked away. Bertram doing her job on D with another shot block there, showing why it was a good decision to put her into that position as Malloy looks to break out with speed here. A top scoring D.
Scored a couple of worldies in that game against Whitley Bay. I mean, she's some player, isn't she?
Absolutely, has dangerous speed and a wicked wrist shot. We got the dump on the change here from Trachtenberg as the Queens are going to look to regroup.
They will indeed, yeah. I'll get the opportunity to complete that line change then as Erin Russell looks to carry in. Heather, that's the 3rd member of the former Peterborough contingent.
Santelli going down to the corner here to pick up this puck. On the wheel for the breakout. Looks for Monk along the boards. Can't quite chip it out, though, to Rafter as this is going to go the other way. Santelli, though, blocking that pickoff and will try the breakout again. Steel Queens on the reverse.
Yeah, and Bradley Santelli started the season with the Beacons in the Elite League, but couldn't obviously do the travelling. There's a lot of commute from Edinburgh to Tyneside, but since rejoining the Queen, it's been a great signing for them, hasn't it?
Oh, absolutely. Santelli is reliable on D and also has offensive upside. A lot of the Steel Queens D-core they're 200-foot players. If you give them the space in the neutral zone, they'll crash the net. They've got wrist shots. They'll put them in, but they're also responsible. They will take care of their tendy.
They really will. Catherine Leake, who's from Leicester, will take the draw. She's one
on
of the former
backhand. Big shot on net gets picked off.
One of the former Cambridge University players who has made that transition into the WNIHL this season, so that's good to see. As we know, of course, with the Steel Queens and their background with the University League.
Absolutely. Here's the Queens again in the high slot. Kate can't quite get the shot off there, and this is going to be Cambridge going the other way. Fighting for position are both players. The Queens call for a penalty, the refs do not, and we will continue play here in this exciting game.
And it really is. As I say, we played at a tremendous pace. We're just past the midpoint of this opening period. The time's flying by in actual fact, but still without 1-0 lead given to them early on by Bradley Santelli.
Yeah, the Queens still hunting to stretch their lead here, but Cambridge has been on fire in this in these turnovers. Lots of passes being picked off in the neutral zone or in their high defensive zone, really trying to make sure this game doesn't get away from them.
Yeah, that's right. Cambridge, much like the Queens, have their own live streams of the games, which is great. The more teams in the WNIHL do that, the better. And I know Coach Rambo was saying he was doing his scouting report in the week and watching some of the footage and singling out some of the players that they knew was going to be a major threat for Cambridge.
Oh, that's very cool. I'm happy to hear that there are more and more broadcasts of the different teams across this league. It's great to see it growing and all of the interest that there's been as well. It's an exciting league to watch.
Yeah, what we need is more commentators. At the minute, it's just me and you, buddy, isn't it, doing it?
It is, yeah, it is.
But it'd be great to have some more down south, perhaps, and as I say, get as many doing it as possible. It's all good for the growth of the women's sport.
Ashley with a shot goes wide of the net here as Cambridge is hunting their first goal. There's a battle as Davidson's going to come away with it with some time and space. However, the forecheck from Cambridge is going to make her have to dump that forward. Passes don't quite connect, and this is going to be Nair picking this up, looking to dump it in. Caught along the neutral zone, and it's going to be a 2-on-1 the other way. Davidson watching the pass. Big shot from the high slot. That's going to find the blocker. Hunter coming up big there for her team. Davidson 2-on-1 manages to chip it out, trying to get the breakout.
Yeah, she did. It's good relentless pressure is from Cambridge as they're looking for that equaliser. And Queens will get it out, and they'll be able to push out here with Russell.
That will be important. Ashley looping around here, attacking the center of the ice. Great. Oh, good sticks from the Steel Queens, though, will deny the shot.
Yeah, actually in the corner, Jess Malloy, easily identifiable in that yellow helmet. She was telling me the other week it's because it's the colours of her team from back home in Canada, Carlton Place in Ontario. So that's great. I love stories like that.
Ooh, there's got a Trachtenberg here, maybe cherry picking a little with the little toe drag move there.
Yeah.
Can't quite get the shot off, but she is in deep, looking for the seam to be thread here. Good clear into the corner though by the Cambridge D.
Yeah, I think it was Claire Ledbury originally who went one-on-one with Katie Trachtenberg there. I didn't quite see who carried out, but good play from Cambridge. They stuck with Katie and didn't let her settle.
Absolutely, yeah. You can't let her settle that puck. She is dangerous in close, has a wicked shot too.
Yeah. Katie again on that far side.
Yeah, picks up the puck on the forecheck here. Maybe looking to, can't quite get the cycle off. And that'll be everybody chasing over to the far side here. The clear is going to find the Steel Queens on the backside. O'Sullivan chasing it, and that'll find Malloy down in the Steel Queen zone as they look to retry this attack. Oh, here's Malloy with speed. They opened up the ice. A bad change for this team. Fires it into the net, though.
Big save.
Big save for the Tendy.
Yeah, it's Cheyenne Vogel who's in net, US-born goalie.
Vogel, absolutely not a nugget, is fully a Tendy. Saves her team from going down 2-0 there. Flashing the leather, too. That was a fancy save.
It really was. That was one for the cameras, certainly, but executed it well, didn't she? And I know she's had a very strong season for the Kodiaks this year.
And you can see it coming up big for her team, keeping them in this game as the Steel Queens attack. A little bit relentless there, but also, Malloy just catching them on a bad change and firing right up the center of the ice like that.
Yeah, absolutely. They'll carry it out here, the Queens, but a little bit scrappy here. Cambridge are trying to grow back into the game again, but Jordan Troop there with a clearance. That's going to go for icing, though. But we'll get a replay of this coming up now. This move from Jess Malloy.
Identifies the change, and then just attacks the center of the ice.
She loves, that is textbook Jess Malloy. That's what she loves doing, driving forward like that. But
sure is.
Cheyenne Vogel coming up with an equally good save.
Yeah, we've got a high-level game here today.
Yeah.
That's another face-off win on the backhand for Cambridge. Centering pass, stick not quite on the ice for the backhand there, and the Queens will get away with one on that. This will be a breakout for the Queens looking to go forward. No, actually, Cambridge will keep this alive here as the Queens can't quite get this puck out. Up to the point again. Good shot block, though. That'll get it out of the zone. That's what you like to see.
Yeah, definitely. Battle up along the boards as well. Carvin, and the number 6 is the one who top scored for Peterborough last season, number 2 in scoring for Cambridge this year. So definitely a player to keep an eye on.
Oh, the big moves from Cambridge. The wrist shot goes high and wide. I think that might have just tinged the top of the crossbar there ever so slightly.
It did, yeah.
A game of inches so far, and this is going to be Santelli trying to pick this up in the corner. Nice moves, loops around, evades the attacker, gets the breakout, chips out into center. Cambridge will collect the free puck and drive into the Steel Queens zone. Attacking the hash. Good hands there, though, from the Steel Queens. Oh, that might be a bit of a trip.
Yeah, Jordan Troop brought down there.
Going down a little hard. Cambridge still plays on. There's going to be a shot on net here.
Still playing. I can't believe they're not blowing the whistle there.
Yep, surprised they haven't blown this down yet.
She's getting up now slowly, Jordan, but she's just come back from what was a bad knee injury, so hopefully she's okay.
Yeah, I absolutely hope that she is all right after that. Nasty fall there over on the dot. All right, we have had quite the game so far today. Fast-paced every moment, every inch of ice being fought for.
Yeah, and Jordan just, well, she's sort of in a crawling position now. She's slowly getting up, getting some treatment. But yeah, she is someone who has had issues with her knee, so just hoping that isn't the primary point of contact where she hit the ice there.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, we don't want to see any players on any team getting injured today. Hopefully, Jordan all right and can get back to 100%, be on the ice for the team today. Queens up 1-0. Plenty of chances. Only one of them finding the back of the net so far.
Yeah, and it came so early on. I mean, it couldn't have been a better start for the Queens, really, could it? As she is back up now and receiving a round of applause from the crowd, which is nice and sporting, nice to see.
A round of applause from both sides, too.
Yes, it was.
Yes. Good sportsmanship there, making sure everybody's all right. We'll be back underway soon. Coach Rambo being escorted back to the bench by Davidson there for the Steel Queens, making sure the players are all right.
Yeah, and he's great for looking out for his players as well, Rambo, isn't he?
Absolutely.
As you say, the player safety comes first, absolutely, and we don't want to see anyone injured.
Got another offensive zone face-off here for Cambridge. The Queens lining up, protecting the slot really well, good formation. And that's going to be a win for Agnew back into the corner. This will be a nice breakout for the Queens here. Good standard forward play. Oh, a reverse comes out here. Even I wasn't expecting that, but that will open up the weak side of the ice. Agnew looking for it in her feet, but Cambridge will come away with it here just inside their zone. Again, stopping it on the blue line.
Yeah, absolutely. As carried forward here by the Kodiaks, so enter with Heather.
Lethal poke check there from Davidson.
It was, yeah. Yeah, just never took her eyes off the opponent, did she?
Yeah, no. She's had a lot of success challenging players at the red and the blue line with that poke check. Not just known for her clap from the blue line.
No, but a top quality player, and somebody you know well, of course. And
yes, yeah.
Somebody I had the privilege of interviewing when I travelled up to see the Beacons play the Queens just before Christmas. Always great to talk to great players like that. And video is still available to watch on Ice Maidens if people do want to check that out.
Oh, do check that out. If you're not following the Ice Maidens on Facebook or social media, do so. There's great updates on there for all of the hockey that you need. And the Queens looking for another goal here in the offensive zone time. They had spent a decent amount of time in the defensive zone here these last few minutes.
Yeah, they have. That's a heavy collision as well. That's going to be a penalty. Yeah, it will be. It did sound bad. I don't think it was intentional by any means, though.
Davidson arguing with the official there that she was charged by the other player. I do know that I think the rules for stick-on puck making those kinds of plays not being the same anymore. I think it was last year that swapped over.
Yeah.
But everybody is always innocent, you know.
But
at least anybody that's playing this.
This is very true, lad. Yeah.
Yeah. I've never committed a penalty. You know, the refs think I did.
Well, I've never committed a penalty, but then I've never played hockey. So.
Perfect record. Yeah. Oh, is this going to be Trachtenberg on the
in alone.
Short-handed.
Can she finish?
Oh, she can't quite finish. Oh, and she goes wide as well on the rebound there. Almost a heartbreaker moment there for Cambridge as the Steel Queens are decided it was their power play.
Oh, and that looped up as well. I mean, it's a fantastic game.
Yeah.
Action at both ends of the ring.
Yes.
But yeah, Katie Trachtenberg with that breakaway, if she'd buried that, that would have took a lot of steam out of Cambridge's attack, I would have said.
Absolutely. That is a momentum-changing kind of moment. Trachtenberg also, again, with the speed here, probably going to win it into the corner. Likely to play keep away with the D rather than trying to score, just killing time. Good PK coming out of the Queens here so far.
Yeah, it really is. As Carvenan, the Finn on this right wing.
Ooh, nice drop pass to Ashley. Takes the shot, and that's going to be right into the numbers of the Tendy. Malloy sweeping out some of the other players in front of the net there at the end.
Yeah, we've got the replay coming up here. Malloy on the near boards, picked off. Almost picked off, outplayed in Katie Trachtenberg. It is a breakaway again.
Tries to go 5-hole. The Tendy is ready for it though, and just
so
fires it wide.
Yeah. But Katie getting herself in a good position there, and
yeah,
you know, that's that high hockey IQ that she has. She knows how to get into those positions.
As soon as she saw Malloy winning that puck, she was off to the races. It's that kind of predictive play that wins you games. Big save from Hunter there.
Nets off as well.
Nets off. Good eyes. I didn't even see that.
That's why we've got two commentators. One can spot what the other one can't. That works well. But yeah, we'll see the replay here. Nice hands here.
Good save.
Anderson. Anderson's really the player who makes the Kodiaks tick, controls the pace of the game.
A player of note so far. That's going to be hard to say who won that, but Cambridge is going to come away with it as they drive down into the corner. Malloy fighting for the puck here. We've got a proper puck battle in the corner. This is no checking, but it's not no contact. These girls playing hard today.
They really are. And battle along the boards comes back to the point.
Oh, big moment in front of the net, and they're going to bury the rebound as Hunter can't quite get back into position. And this will be a 1-1 game.
Sarah Carvenan, it was right towards the end of that power play as well.
Just open on the back door, right next to the net, picks up the rebound. That is a classic power play goal.
Replay here, battle in the corner, as you mentioned, Laird. Back to a point here. Fired in on net, kicked away, but just never gave up on the play, and it was Carvenan was open there, and she could just slot home, and she's a good finisher, so you don't want to leave her alone like that in the low slot.
Absolutely, and that's going to make this back into an even game here in the first. We've got another face-off win there for the Steel Queens, and Santelli will attack the center of the ice as she's given the neutral zone. Going to look to come away with another goal here quickly. The Queens incensed after letting that one in. Santelli takes another shot, big save, rebound, just goes wide of the net. Cambridge going to pick it up in here on the corner. Queens on the forecheck, will recover it though. Kicking it back, that's a backhand towards the slot. Queens shovel it in to the waiting glove of the Tendy.
Yeah, and I mean, almost an instant reply, wasn't it? They nearly went back ahead there. Mere inches went wide of that post there. But nice positive response, having given them that goal to go back on the attack like that.
Absolutely, and that's just the competitive spirit you see out of these girls out here today. Doesn't matter if you just got scored on, you play for 110% the whole time.
You really do.
No getting demoralized. That's going to get picked up in front of the net and swept away. Davidson's going to find this in the high slot, puts it on net, finds some traffic. And that'll be right back into Davidson, who's going to take it the other way.
Well, that's going to do it then for the first period. But, I mean, that was action-packed, Laird, wasn't it?
Absolutely. There wasn't a moment of silence in that first period. Both teams coming away with one in the basket.
Indeed. Well, we will take a short break. We'll be back on air with you in around about 5 minutes' time, so please don't go anywhere. Welcome back then for restart of the second period where we are tied at 1. And, well, great noise in here, Laird, isn't it?
Yeah, it's proper noisy in here. We have a lot of fans that are ready to cheer for their team. That's a win for the Steel Queens on the draw there. And that'll be Hunter putting it into the corner for Malloy as the Queens are going to look to break through the neutral zone. Finds Trachtenberg on the stretch pass. Double blue line. Oh, puts it back into the high slot, but that is going to be Cambridge that was ready for that one.
Yeah, that was a nice start by the Queens there, but Cambridge looking to try and push out here. Catherine Leake working hard on this near side.
Absolutely, and they're going to try. Oh, that might be icing. It is. And we're going to go to the far side of the ice, and the Queens will have an offensive zone draw.
They would indeed. Yeah, this is a top D pairing. Claire Levry and Alicia Anderson, who's Canadian born as well, is third in team scoring for the Kodiaks.
So they are well prepared for what's to come. After being caught out on the ice from the icing, that'll be a draw win for Cambridge, much needed so that they can probably get a change off here. But they'll start the breakout. Kept in though on the line, well done there, and the Tendy will scoop that up.
Yeah, she'll hold on, just not taking any risks there with Katie Trachtenberg coming in, but a lot of action again in these opening 40 seconds or so.
Neither team wasting any time getting started, and that is a mature play out of the Tendy there, making sure to just take the safe way out, freeze the puck, get the face off.
Yeah, definitely, and bit of a delay. We'll decide which side they're going to take the face off. Looks like Aisling Rafter is going to take the draw for the Queens.
On the backhand, Rafter looking to win it, does gain position, but Cambridge gains the puck as they'll look to break out. Oh, that was a really well played breakout, but actually finds Rafter after an unlucky bounce off the skate, and she's going to attack down low along the hashes, can't quite keep it as Cambridge is going to look to get out. The pinch not quite working out there as Cambridge goes 2-on-1. Santelli taking the player, leaving the shot. Great job there out of Troop, though, to make sure to not give the shot away. She's
a good defender, Jordan. We know her well in Whitley Bay, of course, but came home to Hillheads the other week for the Queens and put in a defensive masterclass, and she was awesome that day.
Yeah, she does play very well. Both teams getting a little bit chippy out there right now. Hopefully everybody is playing well. Ooh, nice pass there to Giles. Oh, can't quite keep it, but she keeps it in, does find the backhand, dumps it into the corner. Gonna go and try and retrieve her own pass here. The teams want this. Oh, fans on the pass. Santelli not quite able to capitalize on it, but that's gonna go up to Agnew, who stays onside.
Yeah, good play that by the Queens as they look to carry into the zone, but Kodiak's coming back, it's gonna be a penalty.
That's a tough penalty to take there. Gonna want that one back.
Yeah, and Queens are going to be careful. They need to stay out the box because Kodiak's converted on that last power play right at the end. So yeah, they need to stay out the box as best they can. But as you say, Laird, it's getting quite physical out there. It's getting quite chippy, and there will be penalties in that situation.
Absolutely, and that's where both teams, especially the Queens as well, need to make sure that they're keeping it clean out there. Can't get frustrated. Stay out of the box.
Right.
Because as you said, Cambridge can convert. Just like they did.
Indeed, yeah.
That'll be a good clear out of the Steel Queens, though. Managed to get it the far length down the ice, making it difficult for Cambridge to get started here. They're going to get stopped at the neutral zone, but they'll get it in. They get the shot on net. It's an easy stop, though, for Hunter.
It is. She'll hold on. It'll keep the face-off inside the Queen's zone, but they'll look to defend that. But yeah, I mean, at this point, they just need to shave as many seconds off the clock, don't they, on the penalty clock?
Yeah, absolutely. And I know they've had some chances going the other way on the penalty kill, but at the same time, you are down a player, and keeping the puck out of your own net is the biggest job here right now. Oh, good job on the shot block there, though. I spoke too soon as the Queens are going to get an offensive chance going the other way here.
Yes, Bridger, isn't it?
Bridger is down low behind the net, looking for the wraparound, finds Trachtenberg, who puts it on. Big save
yeah.
From the Tendy.
Kick save. It was a good one from
Vogel doing her job again. Trachtenberg with the stick check there, doesn't quite take it away, and that'll be Davidson putting it into the skates of the D at the point. Fly by there from Trachtenberg, gets her stick on it. There's a scrum in front of the net. Malloy tries to tip it away. Davidson manages to come away with it, and she will loop around behind the net, taking some time, and that'll be around the boards. Finds it on the point, dumped into the corner. Malloy to pick it up, looking for Trachtenberg on the stretch pass again. Cambridge going the other way on the power play. We got about 37 seconds left on this power play as Cambridge stays onside. Big slap shot, rebound, nice stick lift from Davidson, manages to stop the rebound. Probably kept that one out of the net there.
I would say so, yeah. She was looking to pull the trigger there, wasn't she?
She was, yeah. And this will be the Seal Queens shorthanded again, trying to get the pass up to Trachtenberg, who tips it down into the corner. Both players taking their time. Little breakout pass there for Cambridge, going the other way. Trachtenberg on the back check, relentless at both sides of the ice, to say the least, as she'll go the other way yet again.
Yeah, nice hands as she splits the D.
The silky mitts tries to put it on net. The diving save out of the Cambridge D there.
Yeah, Katie's still getting into good positions there, but back to full strength there, and that's important to kill that one off.
Absolutely. Somebody tell the Steel Queens they were on the penalty kill there, because I think they forgot.
Yeah, I mean, they started the last one pretty strong, didn't they, and scored got that scoring opportunity on the breakaway.
Absolutely, yeah. They were like, this is our power play now,
right,
as the Queens are going to look to take possession here again in the neutral zone. Nice job on the rush going the other way. That'll be Agnew, but they're just offside.
Yeah, well, that'll bring the face-off back out the zone, but it's still nothing between the two sides, and quality all over the ice.
Absolutely. A lot of the big plays coming out of both teams. The defense making diving plays, the tendies bailing their teammates out. Everybody is doing their best out on that ice. Nice job from Giles to try and knock that in there, but it is going to be Cambridge looking to break in.
Yeah, over on that far side though, Queens winning it back. Aisling Rafter carrying in and
dump into the corner.
Yeah.
Picks up her own pass. This is going to be up to Giles in the slot, maybe? No. Good defensive play here from Cambridge. Pinning it along the boards. We got a battle. That's Monk looking in to try and take that away. Gets it back up to the point. Shoots it in down low. That's back to Rafter. Centering pass. Can't quite get it through though. Can't thread the needle.
Just looking at Cambridge's jerseys there, Laird, they remind me a little bit of the old Florida Panthers ones before they had that upgrade in a few years back. But when they first come into the league, very similar style, very similar colours.
And it is a good color palette too. It's noticeable. It works well. Very coordinated here, just like their team play has been. Oh, nice stick lift there though from Agnew, trying to take away that opportunity.
Yeah, Milton it was on that far side, one of the ex-Peterborough contingent, very good young player.
Absolutely. Oh, that hits a skate on the way in.
It did. That arguably could have been called too many players, I guess. On another day might have been called.
It's possible. There's a world where that could have been called. And here we are going to break out the other. No, we're not. I tell a lie.
Yeah, it keeps it inside, doesn't it?
Yeah.
There's a nice play from out on the right wing.
Oh, leading pass covered by the Tendy. Another mature play, not taking any chances in a 1-1 game.
Yeah, so we'll see the face-off take place inside the Cambridge zone, but it's constantly end-to-end, isn't it? One team attacks, and it's more like a basketball game. It's like Cambridge attack, Caledonia will attack, and then back and forth, and it's just, you can't take your eyes off it for a moment.
Absolutely, both teams trading opportunities here. Malloy finds it on the point, settles the puck, takes the wrist shot, finds the Tendy's mitt.
Wow, big save.
Almost looking for the repeat of the Steel Queens' first goal there, trying to screen the goalie and fire one in from the high point.
Yeah, and again, they'll have to defend this face-off, will Cambridge.
Agnew on the dot, wins the draw, finds it back to her winger. Oh, that's going to be a shot blocked there, though. Bertram winning it back to Malloy, though, as the Queens reset here and regain the zone. A little bit of an overshoot there, though, so the breakout is going to start. Oh, no, Malloy keeps it alive. She's attacking the high slot. Goes in deep. Oh, the Tendy with that glove again.
Great save. She's having a strong game, is Cheyenne Vogel. As I said before, US-born goalie, has a strong background playing back home, so you can see she's bringing that play to this league, and it's going to be difficult to score against.
Absolutely. The Queen's only able to score on her so far when she couldn't see the shot coming.
Right.
If she's got eyes on that glove has just been heat-seeking at this point. Puck-seeking, rather. Back up to Bertram on the point. Tries to put it on net, but it is going to get picked off as Cambridge on the rush the other way. 3-on-2. Bertram trying to gain position here, loses her stick, is going to go back to the ice as Cambridge fires it wide. Tries to backhand clear it. It's going to be kept in by Cambridge here. Nope, not quite on that breakout. As the Queens fight to get their way through the neutral zone here. Hard on the forecheck.
Yeah, Carvenan now chipping away, trying to re-enter his zone, but good play by Jess Malloy. She's going on one of them surging runs.
In she goes. Oh, can't quite settle it in front of the net, but does get the puck in deep. Oh, what? That is quite the reach, and manages to steal possession. Go-go gadget extender arm as Malloy reaches around and stops that puck.
Yeah, it was, yeah. Carvenan again, she is proving to be a good outlet for the Kodiaks. Every time they're entering the zone, it seems to be her that carries the puck in.
Absolutely. They've been finding her on the breakout. She has the speed through the neutral zone. The Queens D working really hard to try and shut her down and just keep her to the outside along the boards, not letting the shots off. But she is the outlet pass, just as you said.
Yeah. And again, she's quality. You know, if you've grown up in Finland and played this sport out there, you're going to be a good player.
Yeah, absolutely. A great, well-known hockey country. Oh, as Santelli here almost fans on the puck she received, and that's O'Sullivan dumping it into the zone for Trachtenberg to chase down with her speed. And she wins that puck. Circling around, is going to look for O'Sullivan in front of the net, taps it on the rebound. We got a lumberjack in the blue paint there, and she goes down hard.
She did as well, yeah. She sort of twisted in midair. We're not going to replay of it here. The net rippled, but it was the outside of it. There's Katie Trachtenberg in the corner there. I'm looking for the cutback if she's going to try and feed her there. Had a couple of goes, and then I think, yeah, she was sort of losing her balance and spinning herself, and then I think when the challenge came in, it was just enough to push her over.
Oh, big slap shot. The ref dives out of the way.
Yeah.
Wouldn't want to get hit by that as Trachtenberg on the stick check is going to keep this. That's a little bit of grabbing on the jersey there. Let's keep that clean, girls, as they try to get the breakout here, and Davidson will put it forward to O'Sullivan with speed. Attacking the zone. Drop pass is going to find the Seal Queens. Takes the shot just wide into the corner as Trachtenberg is looking to get that puck back, as she does.
Yeah, absolutely. In the corner, and this is good sustained pressure in the offensive zone from the Queens right now.
Picked up by Davidson, fires another one on, blocked and goes wide. Trachtenberg fighting for position. Davidson picks it up in the high slot, and the Tendy.
Yeah, it's a high glove save again. Isn't it? Yeah. Fantastic stop there by Cheyenne Vogel.
That was going for. Sorry, that was going for the cookie jar.
You know? Yeah, 100%. And there we go. There's a shot from Davidson. Wow, plucked that one out of midair.
Yeah, I know what team I'm cheering for, but you know that Tendy is just flourishing the mid at this point. You know.
Right. Yeah. Well, that's interesting. It's just in point in the game to call a timeout, actually.
Oh. Do you know which team called it?
I didn't hear, actually. No, I didn't hear, sadly, who that was, but it's looking as though it might have been the Queens, just looking at how Rambo is talking to his players. He looks like he's wanting to run through something, but yeah, that's an interesting time to call it a timeout. It's evenly poised. It's not like they need to, I mean, it's midpoint of the game, just beyond the midpoint of the game. It's not like one team had got a bit of momentum going either. So very interesting that they would call it in that situation.
Yeah, I agree. And maybe the thought here is just to settle both teams, kind of put some brakes on. The Queens do come out really fast. You know, they don't tend to lose momentum. So maybe the idea is to just throw the other team off with the timing here.
Perhaps, yeah. Could
Rafter
well be
wins the draw here, finds it, tries to put it on net. That's going to get covered up.
Yeah, it was Chloe Young who was looking to shoot from there. Again, she was a winner here last season with the Solway Sharks. So again, that experience of knowing what it takes to get through these playoffs and win promotion.
Absolutely. We've got another draw here. Rafter, just can't quite win that. However, the Queens trying to keep it alive. Great shot blocks out of Cambridge here. Rafter can't quite take that away as Cambridge is now on the breakout. That does look like it will be the Queens picking it up down low to start this breakout.
Yeah.
Up along the boards to Rafter. Picked off though. The Queens having a little bit of trouble getting out of their zone sometimes, executing on these breakouts, and Cambridge is there to capitalize.
Yeah, we are. Just give a shout out there to Chloe Young, who's on the ice, number 87, wears Sidney Crosby's number, because much like myself, she's a big Penguins fan.
Yeah.
One of the best true shooters of the puck. If you give her time to set, she's got a really nice shooting action. So Cambridge be warned if she is given time there.
Yeah, and that's one of the last things you want to do is give the really good players time and space to shoot the puck. As the Queens here shoot the puck, can't quite keep it in is Mayer, as Davidson will pick this up on the reset. Starts attacking the center of the ice though. This is going to be a 1-on-3. Davidson shoots it on net, just saved by the Tendy there though.
Yeah.
Another opportunity on the change for the Queens, catching Cambridge with too few skaters in their own zone.
Yeah, low glove save that time from Vogel, showing that she's got all facets of the game there. Carvinen again carrying in, doing a lot of the hard work, isn't she?
Absolutely, yeah, that's that number 6 you were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
Always the outlet, trying to drive it in. Great stick check out of Davidson there. Ooh. And that'll be carried away by the Queens.
Yeah.
After a little bit of danger for them there. We got the dump. We got the chase.
Yeah, indeed. And Ashley, again, top scorer for the Kodiaks. They need to be careful. And she links up so well with Carvinen on this top line. And then Anderson coming up from the back, who was the third scorer. So a lot of offense on Cambridge, this 5-player unit right now.
And that's Carvinen and Malloy matching up again on this line. I imagine that's not an accident at this point. Malloy been able to shut her down. Centering pass for the Steel Queens. Malloy not able to quite keep that in, as her teammates will fight to get back onside. That'll be a dump and change for the Queens here.
It will indeed, yeah. Some great good luck wishes coming in for the Queens this week as well. I'll hold that thought for a second as we see what happens here.
Some silky mitts there. Look at that move. Takes the shot, finds the shin pad though.
That was the youngster Jess Bridger, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
But yeah, some great messages coming in from a famous Canadian hockey player, Brianne Jenner, wishing the Queens good luck and for everything that they're doing for hockey in Scotland and for women's hockey as well. So, I mean, that's great when you're getting such high-profile players taking an interest in the WNIHL.
Yeah, absolutely. That's always exciting. Love to see this game growing. All these teams doing lots for the sport here in the UK. I was happy to see that whenever I got here from Canada. Just the amount of love for hockey.
Yeah, it's obviously a minority sport in this country, but I think the people who do love it here are really passionate about it. And
absolutely.
It's got like that cult following, hasn't it?
Yeah. Well, this will be Cambridge looking to pick this up after the Queens dump it in yet again. It's been their most successful way of breaking in the puck.
Yeah, it really has. There's Jordan Troop again, steady pairs of hands on the blue line. I like this pairing actually with her and Brad, because Brad's got a lot more experience, and I just think they dovetail perfectly together. I
think that's intended. A lot of the Steel Queens blue line. That might be the check.
Yeah. That's a bit overly physical there from Bradley. I think that's no complaints on that. I think that's
she's going to the bin laughing. I think she knows what she did on that one. The Queens, have had a lot of offensive chances on the penalty kill, so maybe, they just want some more offense.
Well, yeah. I mean, that could be a tactical ploy from them, and if so, then Brad executed that perfectly. But from the town of Crested Butte in Colorado, big Colorado Avalanche fan in Denver. So
that's Davidson putting it up the full length of the ice. Tendy has to make a save. I think that counts as a shot.
Well, it's on goal, so it will count. Absolutely, it will. Yeah.
Trachtenberg coming away with it. Takes the slap pass. Love it on net. It's going to go down low. The Queens again forget that this is a PK moment for them. Santelli with the master plan might have come away with something here.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think you're on something there, lad.
Yeah.
And Michelle Davidson, another safe pair of hands there. She'll just send that one in and dump the puck. That's all she needs to do. But Katie's going to chase after that.
And she's going to be the first one there. Trachtenberg, looking to try and put it through the defender's feet there. Doesn't get away with it.
No, she doesn't, but battling away, not
trying.
giving up here.
Steel Queens absolutely shutting down this power play so far. That'll be Bridger dumping it in. Oh, loses it in her feet, so that'll be Trachtenberg picking it up again. Steel Queens with a ton of offense here. Finds Bridger in the slot. Can't quite get the shot off, though.
No, she can't, but, and that was a heavy collision. But, I mean, Katie has some part of her game which perhaps people don't notice and goes underrated is just how good of a shutdown forward she is and stops her opponents from playing.
Yeah, she's very dangerous on the offense, but her back check, her coverage is so good as well, smothering on the forecheck.
She only played 2 games in the Elite for the Beacons this season, but what impressed me on her debut away at the Solihull Vixens, who are in the Elite final, was the likes of Katie Henry and Jodie Olsen-Smith, 2 big GB players. And she, in the middle period, I remember distinctly shutting them down and not letting them settle for 1 second. She was constantly on them and breaking play up. And it's a shame she didn't last longer in Whitley Bay, because I think her work rate and her defensive play was something they could have used throughout the season.
Yeah, and she's been coming up big here for the Steel Queens in this game today, as they try to shut down another penalty that is winding down with about 13 seconds left. Santelli getting ready to jump back on the ice any second here as the Queens fight for it. Troop on the blue line manages to stay onside. That's Rafter looking for it, and Davidson will pick it up here. Big shot. Ooh, goes into the boards hard.
Yeah, absolutely, and it will be
Santelli back to the bench. This is going to be Troop breaking it in with the offensive chance in the slot. Takes the shot. Big rebound still floating out there. Troop goes down in the blue paint.
She loves to get forward, Jordan. All action defender. If it was an award for player that does most block shots, then she would win it.
I could definitely see that happen, yeah. Well, Kate putting it on net. Another big save out of Vogel here. Giles trying to fight back to get that puck. Steel Queens digging for one. This is still a tie game.
It is nothing separating these two sides, and I did think this was going to be the closest game of the weekend, and so far it's proven to be the case.
Yeah, you were right. This game is on a razor's edge so far.
I mean, in terms of talent, I think they're very evenly matched, so it's going to come down to, I don't want to say luck, but perhaps, a play just here or there that might just come off.
Absolutely, yeah. It's definitely execution. I think both teams evenly matched on paper. No one's running away with it. This is just onside opportunity here. Agnew puts it just wide of the net here. That's Trachtenberg fighting for one again on the forecheck. Big shot from Agnew, finds the tendy's glove.
Yeah, shot in on Vogel. She'll hold on. Less than 4 minutes left in the period. We believe there will be an ice cut at the end of this period, so we'll get a slightly extended break, but we'll update you on that as soon as we know. But offensive zone face-off here for the Queens.
All right, and that will be Cambridge winning that draw, looking to break out here. Trachtenberg stopping her up at the blue line, though. That great defensive play yet again. Offside, though. We'll have to get back as the Kodiaks look to break into the Steel Queen zone.
They will indeed, yeah. It's been interesting, actually, just seeing that Cambridge, their D pairings, they've got 6 D that they're using. So you would normally think that would be the same 3 pairings that they would use, but they keep mixing and matching them. And I don't know, perhaps they're looking for some sort of chemistry where they can match them off against certain lines that the Queens are playing here. But it's interesting to see what they're doing out there right now.
They're definitely searching for what the best pairing is there, I think.
So, yeah.
The Queens have been getting a lot of offense the other way, probably just trying to find something that works to shut down that attack and the rush that the Queens have been putting together.
Yeah, I mean, normally if they carry 5D, you'd expect to rotate and you'd see the different matchups, but when there's 6 out there, you would assume it would be
pairs.
Right. And then these set pairs, you don't often see them get mixed up so often. But they're looking for something, I think, just to try and match off against what the Queens are bringing offensively.
Yeah, for sure. Usually you do see set pairs here. Rafter's going to pick that up and put it in down low for the Queens. That'll be Giles picking it up in the corner, immune to the stick lift there. And that'll be Rafter trying to pick it up. Giles tries to take the shot, but it's going to go the other way here. Oh, pulls the move.
Anderson, yeah, nice hands
Anderson with, oh yeah, there you go. The D partner coming up big. Mare,
yeah,
shutting her down. Trying to get rid of that puck. Anderson just manages to keep it in there, channeling her Crosby to try and generate more offensive chances. Bridger dumping it in for the dump and change.
Yeah, I think Jess Bridges from Aberdeen, who travels down to Murrayfield. Great commitment from her.
Yeah.
One of the real good youngsters on this team. Which is what I like about this team. You've got the experienced players from North America, you've got the youngsters coming through, and the team which Rambo's is building here, it's really good.
Yeah, and I think that calls back to what you were talking about earlier with the D pairings, where there will be like one of the more experienced players and maybe one of the younger players, and it works really well on their development. You know, they have the ability to grow and play, and they also have that the security of some of the more experienced players being right there with them. This will be Santelli breaking in.
Yeah, she's not afraid to get forward, as we saw with that opening goal from the Queens.
Delay, circles round, centering pass. And that'll get chipped back out.
She's got a little tap on the helmet there on the way through, purely accidental, but it was, I think it was Josie Milton just had a stick up high and it just tapped Brad on the top of her helmet there.
Oh yeah, maybe more distracting than anything else there.
Possibly, yeah. It was like a playful tap though, it wasn't malicious or with any force.
Oh yeah. I know the odd player myself that'll give you the stick tap on the far side to get you to look the wrong way.
Yeah.
You know, it's a thing. It's a thing.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, if you're not doing it, are you trying to win, you know?
Yeah, it's putting somebody off their game, isn't it?
Yeah. All right, this will be the Steel Queens trying to clear this puck out there, but that'll be a shot from the point, goes a little bit wide. Santelli looking to recover this and start the breakout. Rings it around the boards, and that should be enough to just get it out. It will. As Cambridge looks to regroup here and make sure to not go offside.
Yeah. Got enough defensive coverage there, Kodiaks, to deal with this, but last 30 seconds or so.
Ellis picking this up. Down low behind the net, tries to get the center. Can't quite, but she will recover the puck. Oh, big shot. Big save. We got a scrum in front of the net. The puck is loose, gets chipped out. Malloy's going to fire this from downtown. Bounces through, Vogel picks it up and whacks that into the corner with purpose.
Yeah. Yeah, she's dealt with a lot well, actually. I mean, that goal which came, it was very much against the run of the game, how we've seen her play today. You know, she was down on the deck when it went in. There was almost an empty net, really, but as the buzzer goes. But I think ever since that goal's gone in, she's been outstanding.
Yeah, exactly, and I don't think the Steel Queens have just been able to recreate that magic screen that they had to take her eyes away, to get that puck in.
Yeah, well, we are going to take a break. It's showing 5 minutes on the clock, but the players are going back down the tunnel. There will be an ice cut, and I can see the Zamboni doors are open anyway, so we are going to take a break. We'll be back with you in around about 15 minutes' time, so please don't go anywhere.
Sounds good.
Welcome back to Ice Sheffield for the third and potentially final period then, as the Caledonia Steel Queens and the Cambridge Kodiaks are tied at 1. And joining me for this one is Laird. And Laird, it's been a fantastic game of hockey so far, 40 thrilling minutes.
Absolutely. Both teams have been playing out of their minds so far. This is a one game. The Steel Queens being tested truly for the first time this season against these Kodiaks. And we're looking for some more excitement here in the third period and maybe even the deciding goal.
Yeah, indeed, as Russell's going to enter the zone there. It needs a bit of support. Plenty of Cambridge bodies back there.
And they're going to look for the breakout here behind the net. Got plenty of time and space. Fans on the breakout pass, so a bit of luck for the Steel Queens as they try to come away with the puck on the forecheck here. Both teams losing it for just a moment.
Yeah, carried out there. Strong hands from Carvener. Yep. As we've said plenty of times in this broadcast, Laird, that she is so good at carrying the puck up the ice, and she's done so once again.
Oh, lucky bounce for the Steel Queens here, and they're going to try and race for it, but The Kodiak's going to come away from it, and just like you said with Carvin, and she does carry that puck in.
Yeah.
You know, a really reliable player to get it through the neutral zone into the Queen zone, trying to capitalize on some of the space she gets there.
Yeah, she does. Obviously, a fantastic offensive player as well, looking at her numbers. But yeah, she does a lot of the hard work getting the puck up the ice. And,
it can really change the game when you have players you know you can rely on for those kinds of moments. Just out of reach for Troop there, and that's going to be Santelli racing back as well, as the Queens will come away with the puck, but they're going to pay for it, that's for sure. On the way out, Santelli gets the wheel though, so this is going to be a rush for the Queens. Santelli, she almost loses it, puts it on. Good shot block here out of the Kodiaks, and we have a fight in the corner yet again. Good job from Trachtenberg jumping up to the point, by the way, covering for her D as she pinches. That's mature play. Troop dropping back to the red line. Again, another great play to the Steel Queens. And a big shot just going wide.
I think that took a layer of paint off the post on the way past, didn't it? It was that close.
You're right, yeah. Well, this is going to be Trachtenberg attacking the net. Definitely intended drop pass there, or maybe a sticky spot on the ice.
Yeah, it's still quite slick out there, isn't it? So it might be.
Yes. Yeah. Well, yeah. Right after that flood on the ice, there can be some sticky spots as the Queens look for a change. As the Kodiaks try to get possession, Davidson going post to post with Malloy here. Okay, we got Davidson Malloy pairing. That's a new one from the Steel Queens coming out with a different pairing.
Yeah. They've gone top heavy there, haven't they? In terms of big names.
Absolutely. With Davidson and Malloy out, you've got two absolute scoring threats on the blue line, as well as Stonewalls too. As Malloy drives to the net, goes in low backhand, tries to get the shot off.
And you know, as this final period goes on there, I get the impression, what's a unfortunate one. Ashley's going to go to a box here. I don't think it was intentional.
Yeah, I don't think it was intentional. It still was a tricky fall there.
Yeah, Milton isn't happy. I can understand that if you've just been driven headfirst into boards, but I know Ashlyn very well. She is not like that at all. She is not a dirty player. It was just, I think she'd lined up to make the challenge, and the speed they were going at, she just caught her in an unfortunate position. But Ashlyn is certainly not like that at all.
I agree.
I know her well personally,
agree,
and you know, I know she wouldn't be like that. So.
Knowing Rafter as well, I would absolutely. 5 minutes.
That might be 5+ game, and that might be her done.
That might be the deciding game. Yeah, 5 minutes.
Yeah, they've not said 5+ game. It looks like Ash is staying in the box. So,
all right.
That's
a tough penalty to take.
It is, because it doesn't matter how many goals you score on it, the clock continues to tick, doesn't it? So it stays on for the full 5 minutes. So this is a huge point in the game for the Kodiaks here.
The Queens opting to keep out the Malloy-Davidson D pairing on the PK here. Not surprising to do that.
Not at all. What I was about to say before that hit happened was that what you might find is, as the game goes on, both teams might shorten the bench, and I get the impression that's what they've done, the Queens there, and that's why they've gone with Davidson and Malloy on that top D pairing now.
I could see that happening for sure, and especially with this. There's Malloy picking off this puck here, trying to get one back on the PK, as the Queens have been doing, but also just keeping possession will be really important here. Play keep away. You don't need to score here. You just need to kill this 5 minutes.
Right. Yeah. But you know, if they can hold on to the puck high up the ice, it keeps it away from the goal, and it's just important to burn these seconds off now.
Absolutely, pinning it against the boards. Malloy 3-on-1 in the corner there for a moment. That'll be dropped back. The Queens call a penalty. The refs do not. Kodiaks looking to break in. Agnew cutting through there, takes the puck away. Good stick lift there though from the Kodiaks. That'll be a change for the Queens.
Yeah, I mean, another thought as well, having both Malloy and Davidson out there, is, you know, they both like to get forward, but I think they might work it where one goes forward and one stays back, and you've got that reliability that you know they can stay.
Big moment here in the slot as the Kodiaks try to take the shot. We've got bodies on the ice, but the puck finds its way into the corner.
Yeah, Davidson just getting a skate on that to redirect it away, but yeah, it was a big moment, and the Queens are having to dig deep here.
They are. We got a fight, and that's going to be Santelli clearing it up the length of the ice. Davidson probably going to go on a change here after a hard shift. The Queens working every bit of energy they have out, you know.
First 90 seconds has elapsed on that penalty row. Still a long way to go for the Queens, but that'll help keeping the puck in that corner.
Yeah.
Controlling it in the offensive zone for as long as they can.
Absolutely. And this is the Steel Queens again playing like, who's on the power play here? Like, which end of the ice have we spent most of this time in? And that's Bridger in the high slot, playing keep away. It is swatted back, but Troop will pick this up and shovel it into the zone.
Right, yeah, and Cambridge back with possession, but down to the last 2 minutes 50, so almost at the midpoint.
Bridger driving through the neutral zone here, keeping possession. Just going for a skate, making sure that the Queens don't lose the puck, dumps it in and goes for the change.
Yeah, Cambridge making a couple of changes themselves as well.
Absolutely, Trachtenberg picking it up here. And I think you were right about the push and pull as well. Both Malloy and Davidson knowing how to... big shot from Trachtenberg.
Big save.
Big save from Vogel yet again, as O'Sullivan clears it around the corner. But the 2D out here on the ice, knowing how to play Canadian girls hockey.
Yeah, right.
Plenty of synergy there already, as Malloy will be picking this one up, looking for the break in on the penalty kill.
And I mean, particularly for Malloy, who does love to get forward, she knows that Davidson's back there and will have her covered if she wants to to advance and be the extra forward, essentially. So she knows she's got that coverage to fall back on, like a safety net almost.
That's another shot put wide by the Kodiaks. Malloy sending it the full length of the ice, and this is going to be Giles winning the foot race behind the net here. Maybe looking for O'Sullivan.
Yeah, she might just try and hold on, keep it in the corner. Minute 30 to go on this power play then for the Kodiaks.
The Queens absolutely working hard here, as that'll be Davidson to Malloy, D to deep. Rips it down. The Queens also playing with the opportunity to not have to worry about icing too.
Exactly, yeah. It doesn't matter. They can just blast it as far down the ice as they like. Almost at the last minute now, so...
Yeah. Oh, good stick check there. Is that Agnew just muscling her way in there and taking away any opportunity?
Another Canadian-born player, isn't she?
There you go. If there's one thing Canada can do, it's play hockey. That's for sure. Oh, big shot coming up from the point. Goes through traffic, finds Hunter right in the logo.
Yeah, right. That was a good effort from Ledbury from distance. She had a bit of traffic in front of Hunter there, so use that to her advantage, but good save. 49 seconds left on the power play then.
Incredible that the Queens have managed to kill off this so far. And Hunter coming up big there for her team, just making sure that last line of defense is still there. Troop not quite able to clear the puck here, but she will succeed on the second one, putting that the length of the ice.
Yeah, that's, again, all she needed to do. 35 seconds left on the power play now.
The Kodiaks having to work really hard for every inch of ice they're getting here. Troop going to pick it up. Going to look to sauce this the length of the ice again, I imagine. Chips it off the glass, and it's going to go out. The Kodiaks have to do a lot of skating, too, on all this icing.
Well, they do, yeah. And that's, I mean, it's a good ploy from the Queens, because you're going to tire them out. And we've not really been able to get set apart from that first chance they had quite early on, didn't they? Well, I'm just saying that now. Ashley's got a chance.
Big stick from Troop blocks the shot, but the rebound comes through. Cambridge hunting here around the net. We've got another player down. We've got another penalty coming here as a player hits the boards hard.
Bradley Santelli, that was.
That's going to be the Queens going to the bin again, just as this power play comes to an end here.
Yeah, I think this will be a straight 2 minutes, so that's going to be a body checking call, but Brad not agreeing with that, but we'll see the replay here, see what we think. Action behind the back of the net there. Yeah, Brad following her into the ball. I think she was already on the way down, personally.
Yeah, I don't think that was a penalty,
unless she did put her hands on like the stick on her back. I couldn't see her because she was screened, but to me it just looked like she lost her skates and they went from under her. And I don't know. I'd have to see it again to be 100% sure, but. Brad certainly didn't think she'd made contact with her, did she? Or she come off, you could tell by her reaction.
Yeah, and I like reactive calls happen here. The Queens going on 7 straight minutes of penalty kill here. Not going to be happy about having to kill another one. Hopefully they can keep the discipline that they had in the last few minutes. This is going to be Davidson trying to get the break. Can't quite get on it though, as the banana peel on the ice strikes again.
It does. I mean,
Trachtenberg coming away with it.
For most of that 5 minutes, the Queens kept them out of the zone, but of course, Cambridge have started his next 2 minutes in the offensive zone, and that's added extra pressure on them. But they're up the ice now, and a minute 20 left on this this current power play.
On the bright side, that's going to be Rafter with 5 minutes of rest, so she'll be good and ready to do some PK herself, as Trachtenberg fans on the pass here down low in the corner. As soon as these Queens get a 5-on-5, I can see this game maybe going the other way.
Maybe. I mean, often you see when a team has just killed off a power play, they gain some momentum from it. And if the Queens do hold on here and kill it off, then yeah, we might see that. But
that's half of this gone. Davidson stepping up, doesn't quite get this. This is going to be a 2-on-1. Big shot block from Malloy. The rebound is covered. And this is going to be into the pads of the Tendy. We got a pile up in the net.
Yeah, tempers are going now. Jess Malloy's not happy with someone going in on a goalie there.
D never happy about anybody touching their Tendy.
No, absolutely not, and they will always defend their goalie, as is their right.
Bit of a face wash going there.
Yeah,
fun bit of trivia in Canada. So the head contact rule is a thing over there, which includes face washes. So it's intentional head contact. So I believe that's either a double minor or it could be a major. So there's next to no face washing in the minors there, because it's a really big penalty if you do it.
Well, yeah, I mean, I know it's allowed, well, I won't say allowed, but nothing is called against it in the NHL, but it's very provocative, isn't it, to get a reaction out of someone.
Absolutely, yeah. And then in the NHL, they can kind of get away with a lot of things there.
Brad Marchand gets away with a lot of things, doesn't he? Licking people's faces and whatnot.
Yeah.
It's good to see Milton back on the ice after she did have that heavy collision into her boards.
Absolutely. Always want to see the players not getting injured. This is Malloy driving in on the one-on-one, looking to go ahead. That's going to find the stratosphere, unfortunately.
Yeah, should just about do it for that penalty then. Back to full strength here, the Queens.
That's it. That's Santelli skating hard to the bench.
That's another penalty. This time it's going to be on Cambridge, though. So, wow. Again, we're talking about momentum and having killed off 7 minutes just about in succession there. It's going to be Cambridge who go on the penalty kill now.
Hopefully the penalty kill luck doesn't transfer over to the Kodiaks here. Well, I mean, I guess I'll say that.
You can say that.
I can say that.
I'm neutral in this.
You are fully neutral. You
absolutely,
know? This is good. I myself, I'm doing my best. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I know. But you are obviously the club commentator for the Queen, so we can forgive you for that. Same as last season when I was commentating on the Beacons, and everyone knows that my colours and loyalty lies. So that one's going to be shot in. But for this game, I've got to remain neutral, of course, as the sort of league broadcaster, if you like.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know what? Both teams have had a great showing here. I can't fault the Kodiaks in one bit, for the way that they've played tonight, working really hard. This game still 1-1 halfway through the third, and that's going to be Davidson having to race back. One coming on hard here, and she will pick it up down low. Nice reverse to Santelli, though, to open up the weak side of the ice there. And that's going to be maybe a pass up to Agnew. Nope, that's going to find Bridger. Nice connection there as they gain the zone. Agnew driving the net here. Finds it, rebound up high, Trachtenberg backhand on net.
It was almost like a reverse spinorama where she hit that, wasn't it? But wasn't far off, was it?
D to D over to Santelli. Finds the net. Trachtenberg looking for the rebound. That's going to be Bridger digging for it in front of the net.
Vogel's got it. Yeah, that's strong hands strong gloves there from Vogel.
Yes.
We'll see the replay of it here coming up. But nice build-up play here by the Queens. And then shot comes in. Blocked initially by the defender, and then Bridger it was in the low slot trying to put that one home, but stepped up big actually there. The Kodiaks, they got both forwards back helping out defended.
That's going to be a win on the forehand for the Kodiaks there. The Queens on the power play. That'll be up to the point. Over to Malloy. She takes the wrist shot through traffic. It gets stopped, shoveling backhand as Rafter is going to try and pick this up. The Queens...
Too many bodies there, really, wasn't it, for the Kodiaks there, where they had 3 there blocking that shot, so almost impossible for the Queens to find the net on that shot.
Yeah, the Queens trying again to find the magic of their first goal through the screen, not quite managing to thread the needle on that one, as we'll go D to D here for the Steel Queens on the back half of their power play that is winding down here. Malloy picking it up along the boards, will dump it in low. This will be Giles picking it up here behind the net. Over goes Bridger. Oh, keeping it in his troop, bats that down low as the Kodiaks will throw it. No, that's picked up by Troop. She fires it from the high slot,
Deflected.
tipped in front of the net.
Yeah, 20 seconds left on the power play.
Bridger down low in the corner, passes it to herself. Back up to Troop along the wall. Good block to keep that in. She has time and space, and she'll fire this on net. And that's going to be into a Kodiak player, but the Queens will pick it up and keep it in here.
They killed that off as well. The PK units for both sides working well today.
Absolutely. The special teams coming up big on the defensive end for both teams as Bridger looks to try and block the breakout. Malloy, the second line of D. Second line back from forwards, not on the second line.
No, I'm with you. I understand. As Cambridge looking to try and get forward here. Physical play there between Anderson and Trachtenberg.
This will be Davidson picking up down low, getting into a bit of a board battle, and will come away victorious with the puck as she looks to break it out here. That gets dropped back down to Santelli, who will try and restart this breakout. Up along the boards to Bridger with speed. She has Agnew, she has Trachtenberg, she has the zone, has the moves, but doesn't quite get it through there. Back up to Santelli, fires it on net, and it goes wide.
Yeah, good opportunity that, but quick transition game here as the Kodiaks looking to push out. Steeples it is, closing in. But Davidson handling it well along the boards.
A player familiar with playing full checking league is there, was ready for the contact, had the shoulder check going in, knew how to play it, and this is going to be Trachtenberg chasing down this puck down low.
See her there as well. She was telling Jess Bridger where she wanted the puck playing to her. She thought about going back to Albert, and then she thought, no, there's a break on here. If we get this right, I'm in the zone. But didn't quite come off, but I just like how she managed that game situation.
It's that situational awareness, too, that you see as these high-level players. They really know how to play with each other. Malloy just slams through the front door, fires one on the net. Oh, Rafter not quite there for the rebound in the slot.
Yeah, good to see Ash back out there having served that penalty.
Absolutely a great player. One of the most offensively gifted players on the Steel Queens, knows how to get down low, get the pucks, get them on net, and here's Giles fighting for the puck as well.
Yeah, and Irish international as well, of course, Ash, so she's played in some games for our country and also played for GB University, so she's a pretty high-profile player, having played in international level, which is great to see.
This will be icing against the Queens.
It will, yeah.
We have the Jaws music.
Indeed, yeah.
We are into almost the last 5 minutes of play here.
Yeah, well, a goal now for either side is almost like a sudden death winner, isn't it? Because it's been so close throughout, you just would feel that could well be the winner. So it's huge 5 minutes coming up here.
Absolutely. This is going to be an important end to the game here. Both teams looking to put one away and seal the deal. Just out of reach of Giles. Oh, the banana peel strikes again. Giles is down low as she's looking for Malloy in front of the net. Finds her. Does not. Good defense.
Yeah, that was Erin Russell there dealing with that. Dealt with it well.
Yeah, very well. Agnew coming up big here in the neutral zone, trying to get that forward. A little bit of contact there along the line. Russell looking to stop the reversal here. Stays on side as Agnew does the dump, and we have Russell on the chase.
Yeah, switching the play over there, but being pushed back pretty deep here. It's a nice forecheck this by the Queens.
Yeah,
keeping
great
the pressure
job.
on. Not allowing the Kodiaks to push out, but now they will.
Santelli.
Carvenan.
Oh, good job there. As Santelli will take that puck away.
Just over 4 minutes to go in regulation.
Puts it on net, goes for the change. The Queens will do the dump and change here. Hopefully not getting caught on their own spicy change moment.
Yeah.
That'll be Davidson chipping that away, perhaps.
Perhaps, yeah. And she's had a strong game so far. Katie Trachtenberg there, just twice getting a piece of that puck just to get it away, redirect it.
That'll be O'Sullivan with speed. Oh, almost a bit of contact there in the middle.
Yeah, almost. Well, you could argue that was interference as it was off the puck.
Hard into the
Battle on
boards.
the boards, yeah.
Got another battle. Both teams given every ounce of strength they have in this last 3.5 minutes here. We got a ball going down into the boards. Both players not looking so good.
No, they're not, are they? It was a heavy collision behind the
Picks
back
up
of it.
Davidson in the slot, finds the rebound, fires her own rebound, fires another one.
It was Ash who'd gone down there behind the net.
That's Mayer trying to get that puck out of there.
Yeah.
Oh, that finds
Bridger.
Agnew. Nice pass here as the Queens looking for more offense. We got the delay. Finds Davidson, fires it on net, right into the pads. The rebound just going wide. O'Sullivan with the game in her hands for a moment there.
Yeah, didn't she just? Yeah, could not have gone closer.
D to D.
Queens are asking more questions at this stage, but this is a dangerous break here
Yes,
for
it
the
is.
Kodiaks.
3-on-2 rush. Trachtenberg, though, on the back check again. That's going to be Troop going down.
Yeah.
And this is going to be O'Sullivan looking to go the other way on the rush, but the Kodiaks pick that up.
Catherine Leak there, getting back first, keeping the momentum going for the Kodiaks.
That was an excellent little between the legs pass that almost connected for the Kodiaks there. It could have been a very dangerous break.
Yeah.
Passes missing just by inches. The game hanging by a thread right now. Both teams intense on making this happen. Santelli gains the zone. She's in alone.
Flex up, doesn't it? Over on that far side. But, yeah, less than 2 minutes now. It's so close. There's literally nothing separating these two sides.
It's an absolute nail biter of a game already. That's for sure.
It really is. And what you want to see is a game won by a piece of individual brilliance. You don't want to see a mistake being capitalised on, if you know what I mean. You want to see somebody with a brilliant piece of play rather than a lapse at the back.
Exactly. I don't want to see the banana peel sneaking in and taking a D out and into a break. Like, let's see a nice shot if this is going to be the way it goes.
Exactly, yeah.
That's Malloy down low, pinned against the boards. Just into the last minute of regulation play here. Shot goes wide.
Oh, yeah, less than a minute to go as well. That would have been the game winner.
It would have. That's a big look for the Kodiaks here. Russell picking up the puck here as the Kodiaks look to go the other way.
Yeah, Jordan Troop follows that one into a corner, just over half an minute to go.
Half a minute, yeah.
I wouldn't mind another half an hour of this, so it's entertaining stuff, isn't it?
Yeah. Russell helping Anderson out of the Steel Queen zone there with a little bit of an assisted movement. Oh, we got a big movement here. Big save. Another save on the rebound. The Steel Queens goalie has the puck. We have a pile up in the net.
Yeah, after she made the save, it looked like the goalie was getting ragdolled a little bit then. I think that's what the Queens took exception to. We'll see it again here on the replay. Nice entry here by the Kodiaks. Opened up the space, backhand shot. Big save, big rebound, and she'll cover it up. Carveton comes in, has every right to go for it, but then I don't know what happened there. I think they were just strong defense there from the Queens, just trying to protect their goalie again with 15 seconds to go. But wow.
The face-off here is a big, important moment. The Kodiaks on the backhand, another shot put into the corner as the Steel Queens looking to seal this game off, at least for now.
Yeah.
Davidson down low. Time for one more play.
That's it. It's done. It's over. It's going to go to overtime. 3-on-3 overtime. So
spicy.
There'll be a minute's timeout essentially for both teams to go back to a bench. But thinking about the starting players, you would perhaps assume Jessie Malloy may start for the Queens, because in this situation, she's kind of the go-to player you would want to be getting up and down the ice, wouldn't you?
I imagine we'll see Malloy, like Trachtenberg on the
Yes.
start, and like the choice to go with them, potentially a defensively responsible player. You have your a face-off specialist out there. I could see Agnew starting out
Sure.
there on the dot.
Yeah, that's a good shout. Like you say, could be Agnew, could be Davidson, could be Bridger even. They might.
Yep.
She's got a good record of scoring goals, so be interesting. For Kodiaks, I would imagine Anderson will be there. Very similar type of player in that she's an offensive-minded defender. Possibly Ashley. I would imagine Carvinen, because we know
Yes.
how good she is getting up and down the
Oh
ice
yes,
as well.
that number 6 has been dangerous today, Carvinen. I would be surprised if she's not out on this starting line.
Yeah, absolutely. Like as you say, we'll go for the big players here, your go-to players. And well, that's a timeout done. We are ready for 3-on-3 overtime here. But well, I can't say I'm disappointed that it's gone to OT, because after what was 60 thrilling minutes of hockey, we're getting some bonus hockey now.
Exactly. I'm always a fan of getting more hockey. I'm not going to complain about it. I just, I hope that I get to be cheering at the end of it. But I'm sure that a lot of people in the building, either way, will be very happy about this.
Yeah, best of luck to both sides, and may the best team win.
Absolutely. So we have a Russell, Trachtenberg, Malloy taking the ice.
Well, we weren't far off, were we? We got
We weren't.
2/3 of that right, so.
Yeah.
And Carvinen is out there.
Yep.
As is Anderson.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wins the draw here, so that's going to be the Kodiaks breaking it in.
Is out there as well, so another Canadian. But again, we were 2/3
Drives
right
the
on
net.
Kodiaks.
I think, okay. She threw her stick. I thought that was a misconduct.
Can be, yeah, if it was spotted.
Oh, the big save from the Tendy.
Yeah, puck was loose though, so a quick whistle. We'll see the replay here, but it looked like she didn't have it covered up, so we'll see as to what happened here. Nice cut back by Anderson.
Yeah.
And,
That was almost the game on the backhand.
okay,
there.
she did have a hold of it, and then
It got knocked out.
Carvinen come in, I think it was, and yeah, as you say, got knocked out, come loose.
Then there's
might have been
another
Anderson,
quick
actually,
cover up.
Yeah, so start of this 3-on-3 overtime then. It's Cambridge who are playing on the front foot here.
Yeah, they have been on the attack since we have started this overtime here. Hopefully both teams able to weather the oncoming storm. Like you said, it's a good play that wins, not a mistake. And this will be Trachtenberg finding Malloy as the Queens get their first taste of possession here.
Yeah, Malloy to Trachtenberg there, 2 pairs
Stretch
of safe
pass.
hands.
That's a 2-on-1. It's going to find Malloy up high, drives the net, fires it into traffic.
Deflected away. But nice entry into the zone there by the Queens. But
Absolutely.
tight defense again coming in from Cambridge this time.
Yes. That'll be Trachtenberg hunting, but the Kodiak.
Fanned on it, but had enough time to readjust and get it away.
Is that
Carvinen's
going to get
almost
away
in
from
here.
it?
Trachtenberg sticking with her now, Malloy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, this is a lot of open ice for Malloy here.
This is what she likes. Strides forward. Can she pick her
She's
spot?
got some time.
Oh, she went short
Can't bury
side.
it.
I thought she might have cut back onto her backhand and go glove side there, but opted to go blocker side.
I think, after seeing that golden mitt flash so many times, I
Yeah.
can't falter for going blocker
This
side.
is true, yeah. I just didn't think.
That'll be Davidson off the line.
I just didn't think Vogel had given it much on that blocker side, though.
No, I have seen Malloy go right past the tender's ear on
Wow,
that very
okay.
same
Yeah,
kind of
okay,
play.
fair
Yeah,
enough. Fair enough.
it's a spicy shot to make, but that would have been the highlight play we were looking for. Oh, big
Caledonia.
feed, fires it
Oh,
in.
it's in!
Oh my, that's Bridger burying
Bridger with the
it.
goal, the winner. And look, they've all gone over to Hunter to celebrate. This is what it's about, the reaction here. Congratulations to the Steel Queens, but wow, the Kodiaks are absolutely devastated, and your heart goes out to them there. There had to be a winner, and there had to be a team that wasn't going to win, and it's just, I'm not going to use the word loser, I don't like that word, but wow, I mean,
I hear you.
mixed emotions at the two ends of the ice, but wow, this is a replay of the goal coming up now.
There is not a single player on that ice today that could be called a loser. Everybody was playing amazing. I loved casting this game, and that's just, look at that seam pass, settles it, fires it, high
Wow, top
blocker.
shelf where Mama keeps the best peanut butter.
Yeah. Exactly, yes. Shattered the glass, shatters the game.
Shattered Vogel as well. You can see she's down on one knee there. She looks devastated, and she's got nothing to feel bad about. She's played outstanding in this game.
Yes, just like you said, played outstanding. Just a real standout player for me in this game. That golden glove, you got to check for what's in that. It's got a heat or puck seek and grab. It's amazing.
Yeah. Now, this is the point where we would look and discuss about player of the game. So who would you be thinking is deserving of that award, Laird?
So like for Cambridge, I think it's no question that it's Vogel. The 10D was just out of this world. Then on the Steel Queens, I think Bridger burying that final goal.
Yeah, that's a big moment, isn't it? Yeah, that could well have played her into that consideration, couldn't it?
Yeah.
We are going to stay on air then and see that. Plus, we will see the presentation of the Division 2 North Trophy to the Queens as well, so please do stick with us for that. There will be a short break at the end of that before the final game of the day, the second Division 2 semi-final. That was between the Southern champions, the Cardiff Comets, and the Northern runners-up, the Telford Wrekin Raiders. So please do stick with us as the handshakes continue. But wow, I mean, where do you start in trying to sum that game up, Blair?
An absolute battle, a war, excitement for over 60 straight minutes. I didn't know which way it was going right up until that puck finally made it into the net.
It could have easily gone either way, couldn't it? It could have Cambridge started so strongly.
Yeah.
They've had chances, and then Bridger was just left alone, and she had time to control the puck because it wasn't like she could just drill it home one time. She had the time to. She had to adjust. Picked a spot, went top shelf, and and the thing is, Vogel, there's nothing she could have done about stopping that. She literally put it top shelf, block aside, no goalie can stop them shots from there.
Yeah, and just like if you watch that whole play from the second, like Davidson feeding it forward, and then like that sauce pass right over to Bridger too, that just gets over the stick, finds her in the open, the settle, like. It was great that we got our wish and we had a big play to end the game.
Exactly, and I'm pleased it was settled in that manner rather than, as you say, somebody slipping on a banana skin and then, that's not a way to win hockey. That was a fantastic goal. But yes, it's just a shame that there had to be a team that didn't win. And I like the fact that the Queens are paying respect here to their opponents. It's been a full-blooded battle, no quarter or inch given, nor should it have been. And now nice to see the Kodiaks reciprocating here. Well, we don't know if the Queens will go up. They've got a final to contest tomorrow, but we know Kodiaks are going to be in Division 2 again next season. And having seen them for the first time, both of us, they're going to be a force in that division again next season, aren't they?
Absolutely. I would be any team facing off against them next season. They got to do their research. They got to make sure they are prepared for that kind of onslaught. That was an excellent showing here. And, the Steel Queens also, they have to be really happy that they persevered and worked through a really tough opponent.
Right, yeah, they really have. Be interesting to see how they perform in that final now, because that would have took a lot out of them in that battle.
Oh, absolutely. I think they'll take every minute of rest they can this evening to be prepared tomorrow morning to fight for their right to be promoted.
Absolutely. As we've got a special announcement here from Faye Andrews.
The teams and has been at the playoffs now for the last 2 or 3 years. So, thanks, Andy. So, player of the day first for Cambridge is number 9, Joanna
Hoshizaki, who started on the 3-on-3 in OT there. So well done to her. Strong play on the blue line.
Coming up big was the Kodiaks defense in many occasions. The Steel Queens with a lot of offense, and it was a low-scoring game.
It was, and it was always going to be settled by the finest of margins, and it was as tight as I was expecting this game to be coming into it. Steel Queens then. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I mean, you can't deny her that when she's just scored the winner, but aside from that, she's had a really good game and a great season as well.
There was a lot of moments on the ice where she was there back-checking on the defensive side. She was on the PK making waves and, gets the game winner too.
Yeah, absolutely. So now we have the league title presentation to the Queens for a season's worth of hard work. captain will be stepping forward. Lynn Sinclair. I think they're going to have the whole leadership group here, which is a nice touch.
Yes, yeah. Both alternate captains and the captain out there for the acceptance of the award.
Yeah. Nice bit of AC/DC going on in the background as well.
Oh, there you go.
Good hockey music.
A classic at this point.
There we go, then the three leaders carry the trophy over. Congratulations to the Steel Queens, who are champions of Division 2 North. Can they make it a double success by winning the playoffs tomorrow and clinching promotion? Well, please do tune in to find out. But great scenes there from everyone involved with the Queens, and Kelly Bertram, who I've got a lot of time and respect for, having watched her play from years ago, playing rec league, beer league hockey with her dad in Edinburgh, to now playing in a playoff. We'll be playing in the playoff final tomorrow. So fantastic to see Kelly being part of this. Really nice girl.
I know firsthand that she's an excellent teammate. I've had the opportunity to play alongside her on the Stingers. It's just great to see, good players out here getting recognized.
It really is. And as the players receive their caps and medals, we'll leave you with these pictures in the background. But for this game, it's a thank you from myself and from Laird.
Thank you so much for having me. I look forward to the next time we get together.
Join me tomorrow for the final. But we're going to take a short break then. We'll be back with you shortly once the next game is ready to start. So please don't go away.